Welcome back to the Save It for Parts channel. Today I have just kind of a quick PSA style video about YouTube scams and other scams going around right now. This is a requested or suggested video from user Saint on my Discord. Now, one that I've noticed quite often are these private videos that are shared with me. Sometimes what these are, AI generated or customized video that looks like a message to you, either as a YouTube user or YouTube channel owner, and it says something about your monetization is being cut off or your channel's about to be deleted. Of course, the hoops they ask you to jump through or the things they want you to click on are fake, they're phishing, they will hack your channel that way. I tend to just ignore private videos like that completely. I don't think I've ever had a private video legitimately shared with me out of the blue. If a friend sends you a private video, they'll probably tell you what it is or they'll probably let you know about it. Now, related to that, there are the ever popular fake emails, people that claim to be YouTube, Google, Meta. You can usually tell these are fake because they will have a Russian or some other third world country domain name. You want to be extra certain that you verify what is the domain name an email is coming from, what do the links go to. If they give you a link in that domain, just hover over that link before you click it and look at the bottom. Is there a bunch of weird stuff in the domain? Now, another very, very common thing, which I have mentioned before on this channel, are bots in the comments. When it goes public, the first 4 or 5 comments are bots, and they often have some kind of sexy profile picture, and even if you don't subscribe to them, the profile will have some kind of link or somewhere that they want you to go, and they basically just harvest your information, try to engage with you in some way. If you reply to one of the bot comments, then they will try to DM you, try to get you to do something, pretend to be an attractive person who needs something from you. Now, a related one are the fake comments pretending to be the original YouTube creator. Same profile picture, very similar profile name, and they will also reply to legitimate comments and say, hey, you're the 69th comment on this video, click here to get free Bitcoin. And of course it's a scam. My rule of thumb is if it involves crypto, it's a scam. If it involves AI, it's a scam. I know there are some kind of legitimate crypto and AI projects, but they are such a new technology that they are a hugely ripe field for scams. And even the legitimate crypto and AI companies are very resistant to any kind of legislation, any kind of regulation. They don't want the government to get in there and make it safer, and all that does is make it more dangerous for people. Anyway, now that I've upset all of the crypto bros and gotten all the AI fans to unsubscribe from my channel, let's go over yet another fake thing that you see in YouTube comments, the crypto bots. And these guys will flood any video that even remotely mentions crypto. Hundreds of bot comments saying, oh, subscribe now to Super Duper Donkey Coin 5.0. It's the best thing since sliced cheese. Now, another big one I should mention is Discord. I have a Discord chat, and recently somebody popped up on there claiming to be me. They had the same username, the same profile picture. They were going around doing friend requests to everyone on my Discord chat. They were not actually on my Discord channel, so I couldn't see their profile. If you are on a content creator's Discord chat and you start getting friend requests from somebody that seems like them, be very careful with that. A lot of people were very smart about it, and they PM'd my real account and said, hey, is this your alt? What's going on here? And I said, yeah, that's a scammer. Go ahead and report them. This is very common on Facebook, and this is when you see your elderly relatives have their accounts hacked, this is how it happens, because they think they're following Bruce Willis or some other celebrity who has fallen on hard times and needs them to send some money. Personally, I'm not going to go around asking my Discord fans for money on an individual basis. I have a Patreon page. If people want to give me money on there, that's great. I'm in a long-term relationship, so if somebody posing as me is hitting on you, they're catfishing. And if I ever start pushing cryptocurrency, you know it's a scam, because I think all cryptocurrency is a scam, and if I ever start supporting it, it's not really me. That's probably going to come back and bite me in 2057 when they finally come out with a cryptocurrency that isn't a scam and I eventually come around to it. Now, on the channel creator end, if you are like me, if you run a YouTube channel, there are additional scams that you have to look out for, like the private video thing or fake emails, fake DMs, things basically trying to get you to click on something, and then suddenly your whole YouTube channel is hacked and now it's pushing crypto. Scammers are always coming up with new ways to try to trick people, so it's kind of an arms race. Another thing that I need to worry about, and you should worry about if you're a content creator, are fake sponsorships. At my relatively small YouTube channel level, I'm at 250,000 subscribers right now, I'm too small for name brands to care about. I will not be getting emails from Sony, from Canon, from name brand snack foods. I've actually tried contacting Sony, Canon, GoPro, Insta360 to ask them if I could review some of their products, and they never respond. So I'm far too small for that. When I get emails claiming to be from big name brands, it's always sony.pl or sony.ru, and there are a couple different ways that they could scam you, like sending you an infected PDF file with a contract to sign. In general, I don't sign contracts. I don't open PDF contracts. Most of those third-party Amazon sellers don't care. Nobody really uses contracts, it seems like, at least for YouTube. If somebody sends you a contract, I would be very suspicious of it. At least not until you get into the big leagues. When you get into 1 million subscribers, then yes, name brand companies will probably want to engage with you. They might want to send you contracts, and hopefully by the time you've hit 1 million subscribers, you can afford a lawyer or it's a full-time job. For me, it's still not a full-time job. I still don't make minimum wage. Scams aren't just limited to electronic communication either. If you're a small business or small YouTube channel and your mailing address is out there somewhere, you will absolutely get fake invoices, you will get fake renewal letters. If you have a website, a domain name, you will get offers to renew those that look very similar to your actual domain registrar, but it's actually just some random company that wants you to sign the domain over for them, usually for a higher fee and a longer term. If you have something like an LLC or a trademark, you will get very official looking renewal notices or filing notices that claim you need to pay $1,000 to get your LLC published. But if you read the fine print down at the bottom, it will say, we're not really the government, we're just going to publish this in our in-house newsletter that gets read by 3 employees. You'll also get notifications that you need to file your LLC in other countries, and maybe you want to do that, but don't do it from a cold call, don't do it from a letter you get. If you want to have a trademark or an LLC in some other country, go and do it directly with that local country's official government agency. In general, if somebody calls you or emails you or writes you a letter and wants something, don't give them anything until you verify who they are, and generally you want to get their contact information, say thank you very much, go look up the contact information of that government agency, that bank, whatever, and call them directly and find out, did they actually call you, or is some third party posing as them, because that is incredibly common. So some general tips for avoiding scams. I always tell people, don't be in a rush. Scammers usually are in a hurry. They want you to do something now, take advantage of this now, it's a limited time opportunity, it's going to go away, you have to click fast. Slow down, chill out. If somebody wants you to be in a rush, well, that's a very good sign that they're scamming you. Likewise, if somebody uses weird payment methods, or if it's some really obscure antique payment method like cashier's checks, money orders, those are not really trustworthy anymore. They are trivial to counterfeit, and banks are so old, clumsy, and outdated, they will absolutely take a photoshopped fake cashier's check. They'll cash it, they'll send the money to you. The scammer usually wants some cut of that for fees or whatever. And then a week later, when the bank finally gets around to noticing that it is a fake cashier's check, all that money gets sucked right back out of your account, and you're left with nothing. Likewise, gift cards. Unless your grandmother sent it to you or your boss gave it to you as a company gift, they are probably a scam. Those are like the only 2 people who actually use gift cards. Clueless corporate managers and your grandparents. If anybody ever calls you on the phone and wants you to pay something with a gift card, no, the IRS is not going to demand iTunes gift cards from you. It's just not going to happen. So that rolls me into IRS scams. It is almost April, it is tax season, and I've been getting emails that are from the post office. They're actually legitimately from the US Post Office, but they say I have a package coming from the IRS. Now, if I put that tracking number into the postal website, it's like a package going from Salt Lake City to Denver with my information entered. Then once the scammers have primed me with something like that, they will follow it up with an email, a text.
This is a notification call about your back tax debt that must be settled before the end of the month.
And again, those are classic signs of a scam. Is it random person asking for money? It's a scam. Are they asking for a very short deadline? It's a scam. Along the lines of only grandparents using gift cards, I kind of feel the same way about phone calls. Caller ID is trivial to spoof. You could have a call come in that claims it's from the IRS, claims it's from the FBI. I personally just don't answer the phone unless the person is in my phone book. I'm not answering it. If it happens to be the IRS, they'll leave a message. The IRS is probably not going to call you on your cell phone anyway. If you owe some back taxes, you'll get some kind of a certified letter about it. Same with text messages. If you get an unsolicited text message from somebody who's not in your contacts, It's probably a scam. If you sign up for something where you expect to be getting messages, make sure to put that in your contacts, and then when you get the fake text message, then you know to report that one as spam. And of course, in general, if something sounds too good to be true, it's probably a scam. A hot new opportunity to get on the ground floor of some new stocks. Look, if it's a legitimate investment opportunity or startup, they're not going to just go to random people like you and me. Anyway, this video has been kind of all over the place, but I hope it at least kind of raises awareness of some of the common scams that are out there right now, some of the common ways to protect yourself. Now, there are a million other scams, cons, and shady deals out there that I don't have time to cover in this video. If you know of something to watch out for, or if you know a good way to protect yourself that I haven't mentioned here, please let me know down in the comments and share it with other folks. And I will try to delete the underwear bots and the crypto bots so that the legitimate comments stay up near the top. Stay safe out there. Thank you to everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.